Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Funky Hellboy and you're watching Skullgirls Online Battles, episode 29, Tidbits. Hey guys, what is going on? And this video is going to be a little bit different because it's not going to be an online battle. It's actually just going to be a tidbit episode where I'm just actually going to tell you a couple of cool tidbits I figured out about the game, or I got some help from you guys figuring about the game. So this video is actually kind of inspired by Eric Kubli, who commented on my latest video about about Peacock's Look Out Below. I'm actually doing this live and it's unscripted, so don't be too harsh on me if I'm kind of bad at this. So the thing that he taught me about is when Peacock does her Look Out Below level 3, when there's 2 exclamation points. There's actually a couple things. There's, you know, the fridge. I already knew this, but there's the fridge, if you didn't know. There is the steamroller, which is a rare drop. There is the elephant, the piano, and his Shenko super, which is one of my favorites, along with the steamroller. What he did show me, because I actually talked about it in the last game, is I talked about I wish there was a way that you can kind of guarantee different stuff. So he actually told me that you can guarantee his Shenko's super drop to come if you use a taunt. So Peacock's taunt is actually light kick, heavy kick, medium punch, up. And you have to do it in a pretty fast succession. Done. Okay, so right after this, once I get to level 3 drop, it should be a Shenko super. So there it is. And just to prove the point, I'll do it 2 more times. See, there's another Shenko super. And there's the third one. Okay, so yes, it does guarantee it. So, you know, it's extremely helpful. Now, the thing is, incorporating it into the game is actually kind of more difficult than it sounds. Instead of just, you know, holding heavy and, you know, you're thinking, oh, of course, you know, it's going to be easy to incorporate into the game. Not really, because if you're using the heavy version that tracks, it's not going to be that easy, because then you can't use Yo-Ho-Ho and the Garbage Day. You're not going to be able to use those. All you're going to be able to use is the bombs, and you can't call them when they're already out. So what I found is, if you're going to go with the Shenko super plan, once you kill an opponent, or, you know, when they're out, if you're playing against a multiple team, then taunt. Like if you snap him back or you kill him, just taunt, and then set up a medium version, so then you can do Yo-Ho-Ho and Garbage Day, and you can do your bombs. And the Shenko super is extremely good for that, because if you do the medium version, it gives you enough room that you can still space, so if they're going to try and advance on you, the Shenko super does multiple hits. So it'll actually stop like supercharging moves like Cerebella, who will like charge forward, and you can still use your Yo-Ho-Ho, Garbage Day, and all your bombs, and you'll have like a secret kind of thing here, which kind of forces them to stay back. So that's really helpful, like just thinking about that. I haven't done it in a real game, but it's, you know it sounds helpful. Now the cool thing is about the second thing that I'm going to show you that I looked up and that I just like figured out a little bit cooler, is that you can punish like more things that you think that you can't. So I'll show you it with Philia. You can do it with every character in the game, but Philia is a pretty good example since she has an invincible special attack, like invincible at startup, her up tier. Napalm Pillar is also really good for this too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play back a thing. I'm going to punish that in the middle of that by just blocking. So I'll show you what I mean. So the thing is about it's about push blocking. So you see at the ending of push blocking, I can actually do something. It's actually better if I show you with hitboxes. It's much better that way. So you see the advanced hitbox. Blue is where I can be hit and all the active frames and all that stuff. Okay, so once she hits me, you see how I'm all blue. That's like I'm in block stun. So this is what happens when I push block. You know, she gets pushed away. Now, a cool thing is if I push block and I just go back into neutral, which you'll see up in the left side. You'll actually see my stick movement. So watch. You see how my character's hitbox actually turned red for a second there? That's the moment that you can do a special attack. It's at the end of your it's actually at the end of the animation for your push block. So, and yeah, after it you can go back into pushing if you don't feel if you can go back into blocking if you don't feel comfortable about it. So here, I'll try and do it. It's actually kind of hard since it's kind of like difficult to do. There, I did it. So what you saw is I used an invincible attack to punish her super. So I'll try differently. Let's see here. I'll try and see if I can do a dragon punch. I don't know. No, I cannot do a dragon punch. Maybe a liver mortis. I'm gonna special charge it. So no, I cannot. So yeah, you want to use things that are actually very invincible at startup. Napalm Pillar, Updo is two really good things to use for this type of stuff. So that's a couple of cool tidbits I actually found out about the game. And that's pretty much it. Oh, there is one more. You see, there's actually a lot of uses for level 2 charged Opera. You don't think there's too many because, you know, it's pretty much level 1, just it took a little bit longer to charge. But there's actually a lot of uses for it. So the thing is, if I actually have him on the ground and he's like, he's advancing towards me, you know, he can jump at any time. He can like run and then jump and stuff. Like he can run and then jump like that. But if he's running at me and he's just about to like start jumping, like he's still running but he's just about to start jumping, if you do her command grab like just regularly, they'll still be able to jump. But if you use her Sarah charged Opera, it'll actually have like a super like pause, which like stops them from really doing anything. That's why it like turns black and white. That's a little bit of a super pause that stops them from doing anything, and you can go straight into your command grab, and you'll pretty much get it. So that's something really cool about it. You know, it's pretty hard to really set up, but it really does set up for unblockable, well, not unblockable grabs, since, you know, all grabs are unblockable, but pretty much inescapable grabs. It'll just set up all that. And our grab kind of has some good range on it, so, you know, that's pretty much the fullest of range. And that's pretty much all I found out about this game so far, or any of the cool things that I know at the second right now. If you guys actually have any other cool things you want to tell me to show, I'll do it in another episode later on. Thanks for watching, and thank you for telling me, Eric Kubli. Thank you for telling me, Eric Kubli. Thank you for telling me, Hashenko Super. Thank you. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking, or commenting on the video. If you have suggestions for future videos or topics for me to discuss, remember I'm always reading your comments.